We'll meet the wonderful people who give Arizona its unique Latin flavor, like flamenco por la vida. Today on Su Vida.
Su Vida.
Welcome to Su Vida, brought to you by Chicanos por la Causa. I'm J.R. Cardenas.
And I'm Vanessa Ramirez.
That's how you start a show.
That's right, JR.
We're hanging out with Flamenco por la Vida.
Today on Su Vida, it's all about Arizona's Latin accents. And that's what our state's all about. It's unique, colorful, and culturally rich in so many ways.
Yeah, well, if we're talking about sabor latino, the Latin flavor, Otro Café has it all. The beautiful sights, the beautiful sounds.
And the food. Oh, the food. Let's take a look.
Otro means other, which means, our other restaurant. I have another restaurant that's called Gallo Blanco. When we're opening, we're trying to figure out what to call it. And they would always call me up, say, hey, where you at? And I said, well, I'm at the other restaurant. And so finally they say, el otro. So that's how the name stuck to Otro Café. Our foundation for the restaurant is Latin cuisine, and we focus a lot on the ingredients, the local ingredients, sourcing locally, using organic ingredients. We use things like McClendon Farms, Maya's Farms, One Windmill. It's really about sustainable food sources, enriching the community through food. A lot of the culture that I relate to comes from growing up in Mexico City and outside of Mexico City, where you do see a lot of different types of cuisine. You see also a lot more fruits and vegetables, and not so much just tacos and burritos, which is more northern type Mexican food. The paella mexicana, which we actually serve it on an iron skillet. And it has chorizo, farm vegetables in it, and chicken and pork as well. The naco torta, which is a carne asada torta, but what we do is fry eggs on top. Naco actually is slang for a low-class Mexican, and so which I can relate to, and so it was a fun name to throw on there. That's part of being a Chilango. Tacos that you're going to see, and that you see the flour tortillas. We did one with pork belly, which we throw on the grill, and we finish with an orange marmalade. You'll see the carne asada tacos, as well as a cochinita taco, flapjacks that we serve with crema fresca, whipped up like whipped cream, roasted peanuts, and cajeta, which is goat's milk caramel.
You can get guacamole, you can get tacos, you got a street corn, you can have amazing breakfast. It's a flapjacks, and obviously really traditional Mexican breakfast like chilaquiles. The fusion, it's a little bit of a Mexican cuisine from Mexico City. So it's really interesting mix.
We like to do flamenco on Wednesdays. Every Wednesday from 7 to 9, we do live flamenco. You want a little break, and you can get a margarita or a glass of sangria and enjoy music and food and just have fun. Come check us out here at Otro Café 7 days a week. We're here to serve you and experience the food for yourself, as well as the live music and the art on the walls.
Vanessa, this is such a good workout. If I do it right, I can order los chilaquiles rojos.
Well, JR, you better keep on dancing. We'll be back with more Su Vida right after this.
Puro carácter.
Having fun exploring community, culture, food, y más with Su Vida? Head on over to cox7.com for more videos.
Otro Café is a delight to all the senses.
Their breakfast menu is, how can I say this? Delicioso.
And it's served all day long. So if breakfast is your thing,
Or if you're a night owl like Vanessa and you like to have breakfast around 1 o'clock, you definitely got to give Otro a try.
that's right, it's so delicious. So today we're talking about the people who give Arizona its Latin accent, like Cesar Peraza. His story begins like that of many others, but the life he's built and the stories he can tell are anything but common. Let's take a look.
Put it on. Ready. Let's go.
My name is Cesar Peraza. I'm the owner of Peraza Boxing and MMA facility. I'm from El Salvador, Santa Ana. Came to the United States when I was 13 years old. I started going to school. I would get picked on in school. I was just a little kid. That's what took me into the martial arts. I started learning Lima Lama, which is a Hawaiian Polynesian martial art. I was a kickboxer, a professional kickboxer. There was a lot of bullies, and I had to learn how to defend myself. That one thing led to another. Before I knew it, I was in construction. I owned my own company. Economy went down. Once the economy went down, I lost it all. Walked away from everything. Depressed, feeling down on myself, not knowing what I was gonna do next. My wife inspired words of wisdom into me again, and just make me believe in myself and go back to my roots of what I was doing as a fighter.
We're doing a boot camp today. We got a lot of different things going on. We're doing circuit training. We're doing from the pulling on the chain, from the running, from the wall sits out here, from the flipping the tires. I mean, it's really going to engage all your muscles all throughout. From your legs, when you're conditioning, your core, your upper body. It's going to tell everything, every single muscle.
One of the biggest reasons to become part of the Peraza boxing team is just the family, the camaraderie, the teamwork that we put in here. You know, we don't, like some gyms you go in there and you spar and they're trying to kill each other. They're trying to knock each other out, but that's their teammates. You want to work hard. You got to work hard.
My wife works in the gym. She's the backbone of everything. Without her, I wouldn't be able to run and do anything that we do. My daughter, Sophia, is also part of the team. She's a personal trainer, and she's been with us too, helping us out, and it's been a great thing. My son Julio, obviously he's going to school, but he's a big part of this too as well. He's got a lot of input on everything that we do, and so it's nice to be able to implement the whole family into the business. Our gym has had a big impact in our community. All the kids in the neighborhood, we got a lot of parents that come in and then thank us for having their kids out here. It's kept them out of trouble. It's kept them out of drugs, out of gangs, out of violence. We had a lot of them that were bullies until they came in here and they realized there's a better life, and it's better to look out and help one another instead of just trying to be the top dog.
Good kick, John.
We invite everybody. I tell everybody, come into a strength and conditioning program and make a big impact for yourself. We ask to give us 3 months, at least 3 times a day. I promise you we're going to have the biggest changes in your life that you ever had. You can come and visit us, 6817 North 55th Drive in Glendale, 85301. Be part of our family and come and see what everybody's talking about.
Artists of Latin descent have made great, rich contributions to our Southwestern lifestyle. Cesar, he's a great example. He's an artist in the ring.
That's right. And here at Otro Cafe, you can see the colorful artwork in their food. It's so beautiful, just like their chilequiles rojo.
Con huevos amarillos, yellow eggs.
That's right, that's what that means.
Son míos. That means those are mine.
I knew what that meant, and no, these are mine.
But if you want real artistry, I suggest you give Natalia Lafourcade a listen.
Porque siempre quiero más de ti. Yo quisiera hacerte más feliz. Hoy, mañana, siempre hasta el fin.
Empecé porque mis papás son músicos.
I started because my parents were musicians. And since a little girl, there was always music at home. It was our way of spending time together as a family. I've always loved singing since I can remember.
Me gustó cantar. Siempre le pedí a mi mamá que me metiera una clase o de canto.
I've always asked my mother if she can put me in music class or dance class or piano class, whatever it was, as long as it had to be in music. I've started since a little girl. At 17 years old is when I signed my first contract with Sony Music.
Contrato con Sony Music.
And from then till now, I have recorded 6 albums. Every day that I have the opportunity to be on stage, every opportunity that I have to do what I do, I'm always grateful to be able to share my gift. It's just a beautiful feeling to be able to share when you have people who relate to you, who connect to you, people who love what you do. So it's just a priceless moment. So if I just did it for myself, well, at first I do it for myself because I love it. But it's a beautiful feeling to be able to share, to go from one thing to another. It's something that has touched my heart throughout my career. Hasta la Raíz is a song that is inspired by the motive of not forgetting who you are, not forgetting your origin, not forgetting all the things that make you who you are as a human.
Todas las experiencias.
All of the experience, all of your loves, your heartbreaks, all the places. It's a place where you grew up in, your family, your mother. It can be many things, but it all has to do with who you are as a person.
Como persona. A mí lo que me inspira es la vida.
What inspires me is life. Life filled with love, with heartbreaks, with different moments, with vibrant colors. I love that my songs, they're stories. They're like a snapshot. And I try to do that with my music. I try to capture moments and emotions and connect with people.
Conectar con la gente.
She has a beautiful voice, Cher. She's definitely going to be a star in the future, no doubt.
Yeah, no doubt. We'll be back with more Su Vida, including a story of a great organization that's helping kids see themselves as college graduates.
Right here in the Valley. Here's your opportunity to make a difference in our community and the lives of thousands of animals while enjoying an evening of great entertainment. Plan now to attend the Arizona Animal Welfare League's annual fundraiser, this year titled A Night at the Cat Spa. A gala event featuring fine food, great wine, and a chance to meet Major League Baseball Hall of Famer Tony La Russa. It's Friday, March 11th at the Omni Montalusa Resort and Spa. For more information, call 480-423-1511 or visit events at aawl.org. Welcome back to Su Vida, brought to you in part by Sanderson Ford. We're still hanging out at Otro Cafe, where they understand that their chefs and servers are really the key to their success, and they support all of their passions. So joining us now is the owner of Otro Cafe, Doug Robson. Now, Doug, why is it so important for you guys to support your employees in that way?
Well, we're in the people business. I mean, we make food and we exude hospitality, and it's important to support our team in their endeavors and making sure that, you know, while they're employed at Otro, we help them pursue their passions and their dreams, just like I do on a daily basis.
Well, that's good because, you know, when your customers come in here, you want them to have a great experience. So if your employees are happy, that makes your customers happy.
Exactly.
So you guys, you know, Arizona is very involved with community. We think it's important. So how are you guys in touch with the community here?
Yeah, we do a lot of things in town with St. Mary's Food Bank, with their job placement. We also do a lot of stuff with the farmers market, with CCAP programs and, you know, culinary schools, as well as, you know, people that walk in the door that have no experience. We give them that starting point to take a journey in the culinary careers.
Well, that's great. So thank you so much for having us today. You know, not only do they serve great food, but they also help the community and support their employees' passions. Thank you, Doug.
Thank you.
Everyone needs a little support to reach for something that they may think is beyond their grasp. And that's exactly what Aguila Youth Leadership Institute is doing for some kids here in the Valley. Let's take a look.
The mission of Aguila is to create a better world. We pride ourselves in the development of educated, articulate, intelligent, compassionate, ethical, and thoughtful leaders. But I wanted to somehow help students to become empowered to be able to complete their education. And so what I did was take a lot of what I learned from the Search Institute in helping students to become more empowered in their college journey.
I was introduced to Aguila through one of my mentors. Her name is Brenda Thompson, And I actually met her when I was in middle school. I guess you could call it nerd camp. It's the Barrett Summer Scholars now. And I kept in contact with Brenda, and she actually sent me an application. She told me, Mijo, apply to this. And then it was that summer right before my senior year, and I went to a symposium that was being hosted by Aguila. When I went to the symposium, it opened up my world to not only do Latinos go to college, but we can exceed, we can excel. And that's something that I learned from Mrs. H. You know, when I remember being in the symposium and seeing across the audience, all the students were, honestly, students of color. And for us to clap in unison and to really drive and to have these dreams and aspirations that we were going to make a change in the future, it kind of lit a fire under me.
I have parent sessions that we call cafecitos, and in those parent sessions I talk to parents of 8th graders because we know that they need to plant that seed of what do you want to do when you grow up, what is your goal, and a lot of them don't know. So my goal is not only to talk to the youth but their parents and say, what can you do now to help your kids be successful in obtaining a college and university after they graduate from high school.
What I found through Aguila and what I cherish the most about it is the family sense. I was surrounded by people who had goals just like me, who were Latinos, who wanted to get to college, who wanted to graduate, and who were just driven.
One of the things that Aguila provided me was access to different mentors, and these mentors included people that had already gone through college, people that were going through college, people that were being active in the community, so many leaders, and it was just so amazing to be surrounded by so many inspirational leaders. Aguila is my second familia. Even though I'm from the area, it's where I always come to. We call it the office, the nest. It's somewhere where I am supported by my peers, and I also provide support to the younger Aguilitas.
We're that tío, that cousin, that can help you and guide you, because that's what we need. Sometimes we need that estirada de orejas, you need to be pulled in the ear in the right direction, and that's what we can provide for them.
We pride ourselves in the development of educated, articulate, intelligent, compassionate, ethical, and thoughtful leaders. That is our mission, and that's how we're going to create a better world.
Good people making good things happen. Aguila students are participating in internships with companies like Google and NASA. That's pretty impressive. You know what else is impressive? The food here at Otro Cafe. We'll be back with more Su Vida right after this.
For more great videos highlighting all that's happening across Arizona, visit cox7.com.
Welcome back to Su Vida, brought to you by Chicanos por la Casa. I'm J.R. Cardenas.
And I'm Vanessa Ramirez.
You know, today's show has been all about the people that put in that Latin accent into our lives. That little bit of color. And in this case, at Otro Cafe, it's that flavor of Mexico and Spain. If you haven't been here, you must come now.
I think it'd be a great date place, don't you think?
Oh, and you can bring Vanessa on a date here.
I'd come here for the food, right? Compassion and caring is another hallmark of Latin cultures, and Chicanos por la Casa has a long history of service to all Arizonans. Each year, they hold a golf tournament as a fundraiser to support their scholarship program. Let's take a look.
CPLC has one of its focuses is on education, and today is a golf tournament that we're partnering with the University of Arizona here in Tucson. We're actually using 2 courses here at the City of Phoenix course, the Randolph course, and all the net proceeds of this event go towards scholarships for kids to go to the School of Health Sciences at the U of A. We know there's a shortage of healthcare providers in our community, and this is a start to make sure that kids have an option to take this as a career option for themselves.
Chicanos por la Causa have been doing fundraising events for many years. The health sciences, we have not. So this is a partnership in which we take the lead from CPLC on how to put an event like this on. And we had a very good turnout from University of Arizona faculty, which we're very, very proud about. And we're very proud to be partnering with CPLC, honestly. And so the funds that are being raised here through the the membership and the sponsorship and the raffles and all of those activities, they're targeted specifically for scholarships for Latino students. So nothing could be more in synchrony than this particular tournament and this fundraising event.
Golf is a perfect way for people to meet. You know, people always talk about that's how you make business deals, right? And this is what it's all about. It's about having fun, enjoying the great time outside, and giving a chance for people to meet who haven't met before, right? We have great sponsors here like Blue Cross Blue Shield, Cox, Food City, who's a tremendous partner for this tournament. They're providing the breakfast and the lunch and those types of things. But then again, it's a way for us to find sponsors for that, people that are in the community, want to support the community. And there's some great corporate citizens out there. You know, we sold 72 foursomes. That's a lot of foursomes and a lot of support from our community. So that's why we do golf. It's a fun way. And then again, we put all the proceeds, net proceeds go towards scholarships.
The point of the scholarship program is to provide opportunities for health professional students. So at the University of Arizona, we have 5 health science colleges. And through this partnership, we generate funds to provide Latino students with scholarship. And so in pharmacy and nursing and in medicine and public health, that's the focus of this program. I think when you make the decision and allow your child to go to a university like ours to choose a program like what we're talking about, the impact for the family is enormous. It's a very impactful thing to allow these kids, and we target kids that are first in their families to go to college in a lot of these programs because the impact is so high. So we're very proud of where we are, but we have a lot of work to do, and partnerships like CPLC are really important for that.
Cox Communication, the Suvida Show, you know, showing the positive things in the community. That's what I like to emphasize. The only reason why we're doing this is to raise these funds so we can make impact in our community through scholarships that's going to have the long-term investment impact with our future generation.
Hey, we want to thank Flamenco por la Vida for contributing their Latin accent on today's show. Come check them out here at Otro Cafe on Wednesday nights.
Yes, and we want to give a special thank you to Otro Cafe and the owner, Doug Robson, for having us here today. If you want more information, just visit their website at otrocafe.com.
And while you're on the internet, check us out on Facebook.
Yes. Make sure you hit that like button.
Until next time, I'm JR.
And I'm Vanessa Ramirez.
And this is
Suvida.